Welcome back to UK Knowledge Guru. In today's video, we will discuss high potential individual visa. This is the complete guide. Many graduate are they get confused that whether they can apply to this visa or not. In this video, we will discuss whether they can switch to this visa category or not, or who can switch to this visa category, how much it costs, and how to apply. So let's understand what is this visa is. A high potential individual visa gives you the permission to stay in the UK for at least 2 years. To apply, you must have been awarded a qualification by an eligible university in the last 5 years. So at the end of the video, we will discuss which universities we are talking about. How long you can stay? An HPI visa usually lasts for 2 years. If you have a PhD or any other degree, it will last for 3 years. If you want to stay longer in the UK, you cannot stay or extend this visa. However, you may be able to switch to skilled worker visa. Let's understand how to apply this visa. You need to apply this visa online. You have three options. One, you can apply from outside the UK. You can apply from inside the UK and switching from different visa category to this visa category, and your partners and children, how they can join you. So let's start understanding what do we mean by outside the UK, how to apply that online. You go on gov.uk website and then search HPI, click yes, and it will give you the option high potential individual visa. Click on that option and then it will give you the option for overview, eligibility, knowledge of English, how much it costs, documents you need, apply from outside the UK. So you click on that, apply from outside the UK, then go down and you have the option apply for an HPI visa. Once you have started this application, you can come back and fill this application later. We'll click start now. It will give you the option where are you planning to live. England, Scotland, so we'll select that. Do you have a EU passport? We'll select no. And then it will give you the option where you want to do your biometrics. So for example, we will select India and it will ask you the options that whether you know where you will be doing your biometric. So we know that we will be doing biometric on this location. We'll select that and click next. And then it will give you the option where to apply. So it will give you the option apply now. Click on that. If you have already started another application, so it will give you the option for that. So start a new application. You click on that, it will give you the option for register your email. You will register your email. They will send you a temporary password. You log in with that and then you log in with your final password. You have the option for application. After that, you have documents, declaration, pay, and further actions. In further actions, you will select the biometric location where you will go and do your biometrics. When you're applying from outside the UK, you need to make sure you have documents, and you must make sure that before you apply, you pay for ECCTIS to check your qualification is valid. This is very important. In the end of the video, we will discuss how to apply ECCTIS and how much it costs as well. So you need to have your valid passport for your identity when you're applying from outside the UK. You must need to prove your knowledge of English, which is like, for example, IELTS or any other certificate. You need to provide the statement ECCTIS to you when you decide, when you check your qualification. So how you do that? That statement is called academic qualification level statement and English language proficiency statement. This is what you need when you pay for ECCTIS, and you will get that. Otherwise, it is called an academic qualification level statement. You need this to apply this visa. You can switch to this visa if you are in the UK on a different type of the visa. Your partner and child's visa will not automatically switch to this visa if they are already in the UK. You need to apply for them as well, but they will get the expiry date as your visa. You must not travel outside the UK when you are waiting for the decision. Your application will be withdrawn if you do so. Now let's discuss who cannot apply to switch to this visa. This is very important for graduates because many students who have just recently 2 years ago converted on a graduate visa, they think that from graduate visa now they can switch to HPI visa. So they cannot switch. You cannot switch to this visa if you are on a graduate visa. It's not possible. You cannot apply to switch to this visa if you are currently in the UK on a visit visa, on a short-term student visa, on a parent of a child student visa, on a seasonal worker visa, on a domestic worker in a private household visa, on an immigration bail as well. You must leave the UK and then apply for HPI visa from outside the UK. Your partner and children can also apply to join you in the UK if they are eligible. And if their application is successful, their visa will usually end on the same date as yours. If child parent we have visa have different dates, expiry date, the child visa will end on the earlier date. That's very important. Money they need to support themselves. So they must have £285 for your wife, for your partner, for your husband, £315 for one child, 200 for each additional child. So if you have two children, then you need to have £400. If you have three children, then it's 600. How much this visa cost? So you must have enough money. Make sure that you pay for ECCTIS to check your qualification is valid. This is very important. Regardless, you know that your qualification is valid, you need to still do that. £252 if you are applying from the UK. You need to pay £822 for the application fees. You also need to pay health surcharge, which is £1,035 for each year. So if you are applying for 2 years, multiply that figure by 2 years. You also need to have £1,270 available for yourself when you arrive in the UK to support yourself, unless you're exempt and your visa says. How long it takes to get this visa? Usually after the identity and everything is done, you get the decision like once you have submitted the application. It takes 3 weeks when you are applying from inside the UK. From outside the UK and from inside the UK it takes 8 weeks. Many applicants ask this question that why 3 weeks from outside the UK and 8 weeks from inside the UK. It's because you are already in the UK, you are already on other visa category, you must be working on the visa, like you're doing something in the UK while you are and you have enough time, you have enough availability to apply this before. Whereas people who are outside the UK, they might not be working and UK might need them as soon as possible to start the job, to start the career. So that's why it's more quicker for them, and 8 weeks from inside the UK. On my YouTube channel, there is a separate video in which I discuss every week UK visa processing time, in which I provide the dates, the current dates according to the how much the decision waiting time as per the Home Office, which gets updated every month. So every month I create that video, the UK visa processing time, which guides every other individual how much it takes, the actual time from the processing time, which was the Home Office tell you one time which is a standard time, but the actual processing time can be late as well. Now let's discuss the eligible universities. Which universities are eligible for this visa? So you go on this page where the gov.uk have provided all the details. You click on eligible university. You click on that and it gives you the option for last 5 years. So in last 5 years, if you have completed the qualification from these universities, you will be awarded this visa. The list of eligible universities is based on the ranking of universities from around the world. So let's check the list for 2023 to 2024. This is the guidance and these are the universities, global universities list for 2023. So we have on right side, it says the country. On left side, it tells you the alphabetical order, which university. They do alphabetical order. So no one can say that this university is better than this university. So that's why it's alphabetical order. So number one on top of the list, it's not number one. On top of the list, we have California Institute of Technology, Columbia University, Cornell University, Delft University Technology, Duke University. Then we have Switzerland, or these two universities, China, USA, Sweden, Japan, USA, Canada. From Canada, we got McGill University. Then we have Singapore, USA, France, China again, Peking University. If we go down the list, we have Canada, USA, Hong Kong, Australia, USA, Japan, Canada, USA. So for example, if you have qualified from University of Toronto, which is very famous from Canada, or you have done your qualification from Yale University in last 5 years, then you are eligible to apply this visa.